let's play with another card. And I don't see on the first card or the second, we won't need the extra French vanilla. We won't need it on there. So let's just do our prep. And the last card has a little bit of it. So we're gonna need this piece here and some stamps. And all of a sudden I have lost my little spongy thing. Where did I throw that? It just disappeared. There we go. Okay. All right, so we're gonna need this. You're going to need the Paris stamp, which I have here. Paris, make sure it's upright. Although, yeah, did they? No, it's not the Paris stamp, I'm sorry. It's the long one. So there's two of them that look kind of similar. And the other one's that one I can't pronounce. So it's actually this stamp. There, the carte postale. Which isn't even a good French accent. All right, that one, and then we're gonna need that long one that we can't ever read. That's this one. And then I think that's it for that. And then we're gonna need the hello, which is going to be in black. So let me get that one. Hello. Always remember that you can change these sentiments up to go with what you want. You know, just because I'm doing it one way doesn't mean that you don't do it your way. So totally do it your way. Okay, so this one will need toffee ink, and we're going to stamp this across the top. Toffee ink. And then down at the bottom is the long indecipherable stamp. And then on the little tag, let's get this out of the way, is hello. But first they want us to use this. So let's grab that. And I'll put it on the other side of this hello here. And that is actually gonna be in, what color is that? That looks like they're using mist. So get your mist. I know I brought mist in here somewhere. There it is. All right, so mist, which is a very interesting color and a very interesting title for that. Put that across the middle, and let me see if they want to do secondhand stamping on that. Yep, second generation. So on the back, I'm gonna stamp it once, then I'm gonna turn it around and put that in the middle there, like that. And then you can take your hello and get your black ink and do it right over it. Just to provide a little background, kind of a cool look. And then a little bit of distressing around both the tag, let me see. Yeah, both the tag and the sentiment piece. Now this is just the close to my heart way, so we're just doing it gentle, not going crazy. And that's all of the prep for this one. So let's put the card together. Looks like the card base first and the card front here, and then I think we're gonna layer things on everything. So let me turn this up so it's right direction. Line it up. At the top is that zip strip you cut. And just line that up with a fold at the top. And then the yellow is going to go 1 1/4 inches from the bottom. 1 1/4. And right across. Like that. And then we will take our sentiment, attach it to the mist cardstock, and then that goes 1/2 inch from the bottom of your card base. And did they pop that up? Nope, because we're gonna put that ribbon across it. This is gonna make it hard to put the ribbon because now we're adding a lot of bulk. It is 1 1/8 inch from the right hand side. So that would make it there, but I don't think that's correct. Let me make sure. Okay, 1 1/8 right here. There we go. And it looks like tag down first. In the center kind of this card, and then we'll build our ribbon on top of that. And again, this doesn't take two bows on each side, it's just one. But if you wanted to add more, you could. And I'm just going to line it up with that central circle in the tag. Let it dry a little bit. Grab another one. Lots of glue. Because not only is it delicate, but it also is beveled a bit because of the dry embossing machine cutting it. It turns the edges down, which means it's not really lying as flat as you think. And then the long ribbon side. I've been having so much fun watching scrapbooking videos on YouTube. There are so many talented people out there. and lots with the style that I aspire to. Because I've gotten so used to, in 15 years, you know, I've really gotten used to close to my heart's style, but my true inner style is a lot less spread out on a page. It's more, I kind of like my pictures all grouped together and squished together a little bit with embellishments around them instead of kind of spread out like Close to My Heart usually does. Both ways work, of course, but I'm more of a, I really want a kind of a wilder look, more eclectic. I'm gonna take that little bow thing, put it on the middle. Like that. And you could put it the other direction if you want. This just looked weird the other direction for me. Stick there. That would be very pretty to put a sparkle there too. And I think just our flowers. We've got the little posy. Right hand side, I because of the where I've put my tag, I'm gonna move it up a little and kind of glue it right here above it. And then one of these, and I'm running out. I hope I have enough for. I think I might just have it one for. It was exactly the amount you need of these things this time. Usually there's a few extras, but I counted them and they were exactly the right amount. And over here, oh, what did I forget? You guys, let me take these off. Gosh, I hate when I forget things. So we need this long ribbon. Now, mind you, if you don't want to do what I'm going to do right now, you know, you can totally skip that ribbon. but I did want to make it look like it's supposed to look. So I'm gonna just put a little glue on here. I'm gonna lift my tag slightly. Ah, I hate when that happens. Okay, so let me put some glue here. I think I can lift that tag. If not, you can just butt it up against it. Okay. I think I can just lift it just slightly there. And this is supposed to go across the center of the card. When you're doing the card right, help me remember on the next one. All right. And then I'm gonna go across here and also just, I'm gonna tuck it under that bow. So it would look fine without it. So if you didn't do this part, it's no big deal. Okay, I don't think it's gonna need that much over there, but so I just want to kind of make it across from the other piece. I'm gonna lift this bow just slightly and sort of make it look like it's come from the other side. I think that will work. That looks pretty straight. And turn it over and trim. Sorry about that. All right, put this flower back on. And my other one probably disappeared somewhere when I started taking them off. Here's the big one. Let's see if I can find that posy. Because that one kind of flew. I don't see it now, but a posy here. I'm sure it will show up here, and I'll stick it on there. Ah, I see it. Okay. So remember, I moved mine up instead of having them down under the tag because my tag is low. All right, so there we go. We've got that one done. Let's move right on into the next one. And I'll see if I can remember to put that in the right order. This is how I keep them in an envelope with all the little pieces. All right, we're gonna do a little distressing on this, so let me switch to my other card. Okay, we still have to do the stamping. So get out your carte postale again and the top. And that goes at the top. Then the long word sentence. Oops, see, I messed up, but that's okay because this is going to be super, super distressed. And that's it for that part. And then the tag. Grab that. Got things sticking all over my fingers. Okay, remember on the tag, we're going to use some of that mist first. And secondhand stamping. And that is this one. I'm going to stamp it on the back. Get that color off and then come around the front. And then change to black. And get your hello stamp. And that goes right in the middle. Like that. Okay. That's the prep for that part, but we want to still do some other prepping. So let me see. I did toffee distressing around everything, and I really did, let it smear onto the pieces, a little bit more. It's up to you how much you want to do that. There's nothing wrong with doing it the Close to My Heart way, which is a more gentle version. This is a fun version too. And it's just a completely different look, you know, because we always want to learn something new, right? You know what else would be cool on this is to do dry embossing lines, or run it through your embossing machine with an embossing folder. Something like a very viney or floral would look really awesome on that. And let's see, we're definitely going to do a little of the scissor distressing around the edges too. And I think, and then we'll do a little bit of splattering. Okay, one more thing here. I'll lose my pieces. And if not, I did a tiny bit of sanding on this, just on the yellow. So get that sandpaper out again. Just the yellow one, because that was the only one that was really gonna show up with that sanding. It's just gonna wiggle the camera, sorry. You want to sand it so that white in the background comes through. So you might need a little stronger grain. That's kind of what I'm using right now. All right, so sorry about the wiggling. All right, and then let's do our distressing around the edges. Also, I'm gonna show you another technique too that you can do. Because I think I have my water brush here. Now this is not something that was in it, but I'm just gonna show you one other option. I know a lot of you might have a water brush at home, or a paintbrush. Okay, be very gentle on this. Only do the sides, don't do the ends, because it will rip easy. There's just not enough heft to it. It's really hard to do like that. And that's a cool tool. I'm sure somebody else sells these. Should look into it. It's awesome. Rough these up. The other thing I was thinking too, as I was uploading the video for the last card, was that the card where we did the, no, the card number 2, it occurred to me that the watermark would look even better, you know, the glass mark would look even better if you did it in toffee. It would look more like coffee. So if that's something you want to go back and do if you haven't done that card yet, I think that would look really awesome. All right, got all that. Let's put these on. I think there's nothing that has to go in a certain before anything else. So let's get that, just that long ribbon. We'll make sure we get it on right this time. Let's get these on your card. And let me see, up at the top was the lip strip. The second one always goes faster, even though there's distressing. Just seems like it. All right, where's my ruler? So this was, if we recall, 1 1/4 up, and then just across the whole card. I just love those roughed up edges. My upline does that all the time on so many cards, not just the not just the old-fashioned looking ones. She loves that technique. She always does it with scissors, even though she has one of these. She doesn't like to show things that we can't sell anymore, but to me, there are things that close to my heart is not going to sell that, you know, you might want. And I hate to not recommend you get them because, you know, there's other stores out there that have them, so why not go get them? All right, there we go. 1/2 inch from the bottom, and then it was 1 1/8 from the side for this, basically centered, if you're just eyeballing it today. And yep, and then we'll take that line across, and this time don't have to cut it, but boy, it got wrinkly. All right, good line of glue here. And you might, if you want to make sure it's super straight, you could take your ruler underneath and just do it right along the line of the ruler. I'm going to eyeball it today because it's the last card, and also because these cards are supposed to look kind of imperfect. So about like that. It doesn't want to stay down. You can already tell. Now, before we go on, let's go ahead and do a couple techniques. So one of them was that's espresso. I want the other one. The toffee droplets. So just get some of those on. I also want to show you something else that you can do that's sort of the same kind of thing. In case you don't have a toffee pen or an espresso would have worked well. Is you can take your toffee ink. Let's see where it went. Okay. Take your toffee ink and move that for a minute. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Get a water brush or a paintbrush that you've got some water for. You're making a palette on the top, and this is I see that this top was also for my mist ink, so there may be some blue in here. And then just drop some droplets of water and use that to sprinkle your card, because that will do it too. You want to get lots of color though. And just, you know, so that's another way to do the sprinkling. Just like that, okay? Water brush is a very cool thing to do. You can also use it to color in. So like if you don't have the exact color you need, like a marker or something, you can go ahead and use a water brush using that same technique, using your ink pad as its own palette. And I'm gonna clean my mess here. And then you just paint. Okay. I should let that dry. And my thing here is not cooperating, but let's move on. And I need the tag. I'm gonna tip the tag a little, have it a little bit over so I can put those flowers over there. So I'm gonna move it slightly to over here a little bit more. And then we're gonna just pile that stuff up again, the larger loops. In the circle. That's my block. It does seem to help to press that down like that. And then your other one. This has been some hard work doing all of these layouts and the cards instead of sharing the work with Valerie, so that makes me appreciate her more. You know, more hands makes light work, something like that. Many hands makes light work. So I've gotten used to her doing one of these and me doing one, and then occasionally in a bonus. But this time I did the bonus and the cards and the workshop. So I hope you're not sick of me. I figure, in most cases, I've got my card makers and I've got my scrapbookers. Now, some people are like me and do both, but I found on this page, you know, on my fan page or whatever you want to call it, my color and shape page, that we have a lot that just do one or the other. And so the people that are watching this video are not watching the layout video. But it could be wrong. So let me know. Okay, put that in the middle. And we just need our little flowers. And I think I have just the right amount left. Let me see. I'm just looking for my one little posy. Yep, I do have it. So over here is the bigger one. I like those sprinkles, they look awesome. Especially the ones, can you see with the shimmer trim one, how it has a little puddle of shimmer in the middle of it. I mean, to die for. I think this is looks a little crooked. Does it look crooked to you guys? All right, that, and then one posy. And then we have survived. We've survived 6 2-page layouts and 8 cards and had fun doing it. So let me get this one back up. So that's that one and that's that one. Hope I stayed in frame for you guys and care about you all. Really, really do, and appreciate you coming, appreciate you watching. Don't forget to sign up to be a VIP if you aren't one, because there's a lot of fun things that the VIPs get and sales that they get, that kind of thing. And we will see you at the next Creative Design Studio in a month.